My girlfriend cheated on me with her coworker, then posted on social media, "When he doesn't appreciate you, find someone who does," making herself the victim. I said nothing, just posted our text history. She'd begged me to take her back 3 times. When her 200 friends saw who the real victim was, I, 29, male, needed to get this out because I'm still processing what just happened. So my girlfriend, 27, and I were together 4 years. Not perfect, but solid. We'd been talking about getting a place together, the whole 9 yards. I work in software development. She's in marketing. Normal couple stuff. About a month ago, we're having pizza at my place on a random weeknight. She's been weird all week. Quiet, but I figured work stress. Then she drops it. "I need to tell you something. There's this guy at work. We've been spending time together. It went too far. We kissed multiple times. I'm really confused about everything right now." I just sat there holding my pizza slice like an idiot. 4 years, and this is how it ends. "So you cheated on me." It's not that simple. You've been so focused on work trying to get that promotion. I felt lonely. He actually pays attention to me. Listens when I talk. Makes me feel valued, right? My fault. She cheated because I was working overtime so we could afford a better apartment. Makes total sense. We went back and forth for hours. She kept saying she needed space to figure out her feelings, but still wanted to stay connected and see where things go. Translation: keep me as backup while she tries out the other guy. I told her we're done. Clean break. She cried, called me heartless, said couples are supposed to work through hard times. I didn't budge. She grabbed her stuff and left around midnight. Took the spare key I'd given her. That was that. Or so I thought. Next week was quiet. She texted a few times asking to talk. I kept it short. "Nothing to discuss. We're done. Please stop contacting me." After the 5th text, I blocked her number. Hurt like hell. But I wasn't going to be plan B. Then everything exploded. My phone started going crazy. Friends, people I barely talked to, even my cousin sending me screenshots. She'd posted on everything, her main accounts, all of it. The post had this filtered photo of her looking sad but pretty. Professional lighting, the works. And the caption: "Sometimes you give someone everything and they take you for granted. When he doesn't appreciate you, find someone who does. New chapter starting. Women, know your worth. Don't let anyone dim your light. Self-love, know your worth. Moving on stronger now." The comments made me want to throw my phone. "You deserve so much better, queen." His loss. Look at you glowing. Men really ain't it. Go get yours, girl. I knew he wasn't treating you right. You're too good for him. Over 200 comments, all supporting her. All painting me as some horrible boyfriend who didn't appreciate his amazing girlfriend. My best friend called. "Dude, what is she doing? She cheated on you." Apparently rewriting history. I stared at that post for probably 20 minutes. The absolute nerve. She cheated. She wanted to explore her feelings with coworker guy. I ended it, and now she's online playing the victim. But here's the thing about me. I'm a software developer. I document everything, back up everything, including text conversations. During that week of silence after the breakup, she'd actually texted me a bunch before I blocked her. And those texts told a very different story than her public victim narrative. I'd screenshot them all out of habit. Something told me I'd need proof someday. Went through my cloud storage and found them. 3 separate conversations where she begged me to take her back. Each one following the same pattern. Start with blame, end with desperation. First round of texts, 2 days after the breakup. "I can't believe you're throwing away 4 years over one mistake. I was honest with you. Most guys would appreciate that. Do you know how hard it was to tell you the truth? Can we please just talk? I miss you so much. I ended things with him already. You're who I want to be with. Please don't give up on us. We can fix this." Second attempt, 4 days later. "It's been almost a week and you won't even listen to me. You're being really cruel right now. I made a mistake, but you're punishing me forever. I chose you. Doesn't that matter? We can get through this if you'd stop being so stubborn. I love you. That has to mean something." Third try, almost a week after. "Fine. I get it. You've made your decision. I tried to make this work. I really did. But I guess you never loved me the way I loved you. I was willing to fight for this relationship. You're just giving up like it meant nothing. This is your loss. Honestly, don't come crawling back when you realize what you threw away. Every single conversation showing her desperate to get back together, then getting mad when I said no. I sat on those screenshots for a couple days. Part of me wanted to take the high road, just let it go. Then my mom called. Honey, Mrs. Patterson from church asked me about you and your girlfriend. Said she saw something online about you not appreciating her. What's going on? My own mother had to hear about this from church friends. That's when I decided. Screw the high road. I made one post, simple, no essay, no rant, just facts. I put together a side-by-side image. Left side, her victim post. Right side, screenshots of her begging texts with my short responses visible for context. Caption was straightforward. Interesting narrative. Here's the actual text history from someone who knows their worth. Timestamps don't lie. Tagged her, posted it public, went to bed, update 1. I woke up to my phone having a seizure. My post had blown up. Like really blown up. Over 500 reactions, hundreds of comments, shared 80+ times. But more importantly, people who'd commented on her original victim post were now asking questions. Her comment section had turned into a war zone. Hold up, you begged him back? So you cheated and then blamed him? Girl, this is embarrassing. You should probably delete this. She tried damage control in the middle of the night. Posted a whole rant on her stories, which of course people screenshotted and sent me. Context matters. Those texts were taken out of context. He was emotionally manipulative and I was trauma bonded. You don't understand what I went through. Stop believing everything you see online. Except my screenshots were pretty damn clear. Hard to claim context when you literally texted. I ended things with him. You're who I want. My best friend called laughing. Bro, her coworker just posted something. You gotta see this. The coworker. The guy she supposedly had this deep connection with. He'd made his own post. There's been some confusion online recently. I want to clarify that any connection between myself and her name was strictly professional. We collaborated on one project. Nothing inappropriate happened. I'm in a committed relationship and would never disrespect my partner. Please stop tagging me in drama I'm not part of. I actually cracked up. According to her confession, they'd kissed multiple times and she was confused about her feelings. According to him, nothing happened and he's got a girlfriend. So either she made the whole thing up or he was lying to save his own relationship. Either way, she looked terrible. She responded to his post with another story rant. Wow! Just wow! So men really do stick together, huh? Don't worry, everyone, the truth always comes out eventually. By afternoon, her original victim post was deleted. But the internet is forever. People had saved everything. Then her best friend got involved. Long post about believing women in public humiliation and how I was weaponizing private conversations. He violated her privacy by sharing texts without consent. That's literally illegal in some states. This is textbook abuse. Real men handle things privately, not by humiliating their ex online. The comments under her friend's post were brutal. She posted first, making him the villain. He just defended himself with receipts. Maybe tell your girl not to cheat and lie. Privacy? She violated the whole relationship. El Mayo. I didn't respond, didn't need to. Next day I got a voicemail from an unknown number. Her mother. This is Mom's name. I raised my daughter better than this public spectacle you've created. You two need to handle this like adults. What you did posting those private messages, that's childish and spiteful. She made a mistake, yes, but you've humiliated her. Her entire family has seen this. Take down that post. Be a man and call me back so we can resolve this properly. Be a man. Funny how that phrase only comes out when they want something from you. I didn't call back. Didn't touch the post. Weekend rolls around and she posts again. I'm taking a break from social media to focus on my mental health. The harassment and bullying I've received has been overwhelming. To everyone who sent hateful messages, I hope you never experience having your worst moment exposed publicly. I'm seeking therapy and working on healing. Mental health matters. Comments were mixed. Some people felt bad for her, others weren't buying it. Her best friend commented, Stay strong, babe. You're handling this with so much grace. The real ones know the truth. Meanwhile, apparently the coworker's girlfriend had found out everything. She dug through his phone, found messages between him and my ex, and dumped him. Then posted her own rant about home wreckers and lying cheaters without names, but everyone knew who she meant. 3 relationships destroyed because of this mess. But that therapy and mental health post got me. She was positioning herself as a victim of online bullying when she'd started the whole thing by publicly lying about why we broke up. I didn't post anything else, though. The truth was out there. Anything more would just look like I was piling on. That night, I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. "You happy now? I'm a complete joke. My coworkers know everything. My family knows. Everyone thinks I'm a liar and a cheater. Was destroying my reputation worth it? We could have handled this privately, but you chose to go nuclear. I'll never forgive you for what you did." I stared at that message for a while. Part of me felt guilty, like maybe I took it too far. Then I remembered her post, how 200+ people believed I was some jerk who didn't appreciate his girlfriend, how my own mom had to defend me based on social media lies. I replied, "You posted first. You made our breakup public. You lied about what happened. I corrected the record with proof. If you're embarrassed, that's because of your own actions. Don't contact me again." Block that number too. Update 2. Things should have died down. They didn't. About a week later, I'm at work and get called into my manager's office. My stomach dropped. He looked uncomfortable. "Got an interesting call today. Someone claiming to be concerned about your conduct. Said you'd been harassing an ex-girlfriend online, posting her private information, and they wanted to alert us to what kind of employee we have." My blood went cold. She called my job. She actually called my workplace. She explained everything. I explained everything. The cheating, her victim post, my response with receipts, showed him both posts on my phone, the full context. He relaxed. "Okay, that makes way more sense. I didn't think this sounded like you, but I had to follow up. This is clearly personal drama outside of work. Just keep it that way and we're good. But if she contacts this office again, that's harassment, and we'll handle it accordingly." I thanked him and left. My hands were shaking. She tried to mess with my job. That crossed a serious line. That evening, I noticed I'd been tagged in multiple posts. Her best friend again, plus another one of her friends. Best friend's post. Daily reminder that posting someone's private messages without permission is literally a form of abuse called digital violence. Abusers will weaponize anything to control and humiliate their victims, believe women. Other friend posted, "Some people will really destroy your entire life just because you chose yourself over them." Says everything about their character. Typical. Both tagged me. Neither mentioned me by name, but it was obvious. My friends saw it and started defending me in the comments, which turned into arguments, which ended with her best friend blocking everyone who disagreed. Then her mother called my mother. Mom called me after. What in the world is happening? Her mother just spent 20 minutes crying on the phone saying you've been cyberbullying her daughter, that she's barely eating, can't sleep, had to take time off work because she's so distressed. I explained everything again. Sent Mom the screenshots. "Jesus Christ," my mom said. "She really tried to destroy your reputation first, huh?" "Yep." "Well, her mother doesn't see it that way, thinks you're the devil incarnate." I told her to get the full story from her daughter before calling me again. She hung up on me. Great, now we had feuding mothers. Next evening, I'm hanging with friends trying to forget this mess when my phone starts buzzing. DMs from accounts I don't know. First one, "Hey, I'm friends with her name. What you did was really messed up. She's having panic attacks because of you. You won't even let her explain her side. Real mature posting texts like that, you're honestly trash." Then another, "You're an abuser and karma's coming for you." Another, "Imagine being so insecure you gotta humiliate your ex online instead of being a man about it." I was getting coordinated harassment from her friends. Multiple people messaging me at the same time. I screenshotted them all and made another post. Currently receiving harassing messages from strangers because I defended myself with facts. This is what happens when you tell the truth. The liars send their flying monkeys to everyone DMing me hate. She cheated. Tried to paint me as the villain publicly. I showed proof otherwise. That's the story. Move on with your lives. That post made things worse for her. People who'd been neutral now saw she was running a harassment campaign through her friends. Then one of her friends cracked, commented publicly on my post. I was friends with her for 3 years, but this is getting ridiculous. She told me straight up she cheated and was mad he wouldn't take her back. Now she's acting like the victim. I'm done defending this. That comment got shared everywhere. Someone who'd actually been her friend confirming my side. Few days later, she posted again. So much for her social media break. Update. I filed a police report for cyberstalking and harassment. The screenshots posted were obtained and shared illegally without my consent. My lawyer is preparing a cease and desist letter. To everyone who supported me, thank you. The legal system will handle this properly now. My buddy, who's a lawyer, called me immediately. Dude, don't worry. She has zero case. Those texts were sent to your phone. You didn't hack anything. You can screenshot and share messages sent to you. The cops won't do anything about this. You sure? Positive. She's trying to scare you into taking down the post, don't it? You did nothing illegal. I left everything up. Final update. It's been over a month since this whole nightmare started. Time to close this out. Because I'm exhausted. The police report went exactly nowhere. A cop called me, asked what happened. I explained and showed everything. He basically said, "This is a relationship issue, not criminal. Stop posting about each other." And that was it. The cease and desist showed up in my mailbox a few days later. Looked like she'd used some cheap online template service, not even a real lawyer. It demanded I remove all posts with her image or messages, post a public apology, and cease all defamatory statements immediately. My lawyer friend wrote back, "My client exercised his First Amendment right to defend himself with truthful information. No defamation occurred, as truth is an absolute defense. No further response will be provided to this matter." Never heard anything back. But here's where everything really collapsed for her. Turns out her company has strict social media policies. The kind where if your online drama reflects badly on the business, they can take action. Someone, actually multiple people based on what I heard, sent HR screenshots of her original victim post, my response, and all the drama that followed. She had the company name in her bio, her profile was public. Her posts could be seen as representing them. And the whole cheat on boyfriend, lie publicly about it, get expied, then try to play victim thing. Yeah, that didn't look great for the company brand. Found this out through a mutual friend who still works there. She got called into a meeting with HR. Wasn't fired, but got a serious warning. Remove company affiliation from all personal social media. Keep your private life actually private. Next incident means termination. She deleted everything. Every single post about the situation, all her accounts went private. The victim post, gone. Her defense posts, gone. Everything. But screenshots are forever. People had saved it all. The coworker she'd been involved with got fired. His now ex-girlfriend found real proof of inappropriate messages, reported it to their company. They investigated, found he'd violated fraternization policies, and then lied during the investigation. He was gone within a week. His ex posted a detailed call-out of both him and my ex, with receipts using full names. It spread through their professional network. Both their reputations in that industry are pretty much trashed. The best friend who'd been defending her so aggressively found out my ex had been talking trash about her behind her back for months. Someone leaked those messages. Their friendship exploded spectacularly, with public unfriending and vague posts about fake people and snakes in the grass. Her mother stopped calling my mother after my mom apparently told her exactly what she thought about raising a daughter who cheats and lies. Don't know the details, but mom seems satisfied after that conversation. Socially, my ex lost a lot of friends. People who'd commented "Yes, Queen" on the original post either quietly unfollowed or actively distanced themselves. Nobody wants to be associated with that kind of mess. As for me, I'm all right. Not going to lie, the betrayal still stings. 4 years is a long time to invest in someone who turned out to be that manipulative. Lost a few mutual friends who thought I went too far posting the texts. They said I should have ignored her post, been the bigger person, handled it privately. But here's what I learned. Being the bigger person doesn't work when someone's actively destroying your reputation. Sometimes you have to defend yourself publicly even if it gets messy. Work is fine. My manager appreciated me being upfront when she called. Said it showed character to be honest about the situation. Took down my response post last week, not because I regret it, but because I don't need it anymore. The truth is out. Everyone who matters knows what actually happened. Keeping it up felt like holding on to anger I don't want anymore. Changed all my social media to private, not hiding, just setting boundaries. If I date again someday, that person won't find a public record of this mess. Started therapy. Turns out getting cheated on and then publicly villainized does a number on your head. Working through trust issues and learning to spot manipulation earlier. She sent one final message through a mutual friend a couple weeks ago. Tell him I'm sorry for everything. I was hurt and handled it badly. I hope someday he can forgive me. I told the friend thanks for passing that along. I don't need to respond because her apology doesn't change anything. She cheated. She lied publicly. She tried to destroy my reputation. She sent friends to harass me. She called my job. An apology after all that, only after facing consequences? That's not remorse. That's damage control. I don't forgive her. Maybe someday for my own peace, but not now. And definitely not because she sent a second-hand message. Someone asked if the public exposure was worth it. Honestly, yeah. She tried to make me look like someone who didn't appreciate her, who took her for granted. Made me the bad guy to hundreds of people. If I'd stayed quiet, that would have been my reputation forever. Instead, people know the truth. She cheated, begged for me back 3 times, then played victim when I said no. Did it get messy? Absolutely. Did it spiral way beyond what I expected? For sure. But my reputation survived intact. I can live with that. To everyone who sent supportive messages, thank you. To the few who said I was wrong, I respect your opinion, but I disagree. Sometimes defending yourself means showing the truth publicly. That's not revenge. That's refusing to be lied about. Done with this chapter now. Time to actually move forward.